Welcome in once again to the Piedmont Football Coaches Show, brought to you each week by Classic Home Furnishings, located on Highway 78 in Oxford. Be looking for their huge Lazy Boy Labor Day sale. You can keep up with that on their Facebook page, and we appreciate Classic Home Furnishings and their support of Piedmont High School athletics. Each week, Coach Jonathan Miller gives us a little bit of his time, and we appreciate that. And Coach, week 0 is behind us. We're here at the Field of Champions last Friday night. Jacksonville, 4A Region 6, Jacksonville comes in. They leave with a victory, 34-8. Coach, as a head coach, got to be a little bit of a psychologist also after a loss. How do you get this group to put the game behind them and move on ahead?
Well, I think it's simple for us. You know, we made way too many mistakes to beat a good football team. So that's the first thing that we've got to get corrected. And then, you know, just understand that, you know, if we do correct those things, then we have a good football team. And, you know, that's one of the reasons you play those games, you know, to get that stuff out of the way before you get to region play, see where your weaknesses are. And we saw some things Friday night that we need to do better. So, you know, we made a lot of mental mistakes that we shouldn't have made, but that's part of it. New year, playing a great opponent. So there's some first game jitters. But, you know, overall, you know, we learned a lot about ourselves, and you know, we're ready to move on to this week.
Coach, even in a loss, there are players that stand out. Our Pinhoti Pizza Company Player of the Week is number 30, Leo Wright. He had 6 tackles and 3 tackles for loss.
Yeah, he did a great job. Leo played a great game the other night. You know, made some plays in the backfield. You said 3 tackles for loss, so those were big plays for us. And you know, that's what we expect out of Leo, to get down there and use his quickness and you know, create havoc and get in the backfield and make plays.
We continue our non-region schedule this week with what I believe is one of the best rivalries in all of Alabama high school football. Piedmont versus Cherokee County, the battle for Highway 9. We travel to Bobby Joe Johnson Field this week. They have a new coach, Coach Bailey Blanchard. This will be his first game as the head coach at Cherokee County. He's no stranger. We played his team last year, his first year at Glencoe. But Cherokee County and Piedmont is always one of those contests where you never know what's going to happen, and it's always going to be a great football game.
No doubt. You know, great rivalry. And usually 2 good football teams, you know, playing. And, you know, we'd like to play this game week 0, first game of the year, but we ended up on week 1 this year. So it's still going to be a great atmosphere, great crowd. You know, they've got the home game this year. So be a good atmosphere for high school football, and be 2 good teams playing each other.
It's one of those games that you circle on the calendar, and I don't think there's anybody on our team that doesn't get up for this game and this rivalry. And it's always, we travel well, but we travel especially well when we go to Cherokee County. And I know that matters a lot to you and to our team as a coach and as players to know you have that kind of fan support.
Yeah, we feel the support out there on the field, there's no doubt. And it's big for our guys to be supported in the way that we are. You know, to see all the blue and gold travel all across the state of Alabama to watch us play, you know, it's exciting for our kids.
Talk about traveling well. Our JV went to Pell City last night and played there, 48-12 victory. But I bet I've seen a dozen different people post Facebook videos today of the game against Pell City last night. So even with our younger guys, our people travel well and come out and support us. Talk a little bit about our JV and the victory they had last night at Pell City.
Yeah, we went to Pell City. We have a tough time finding 8 opponents close by to play B-team games. So anyway, we ended up making a little bit of a trip, and you know, our guys played well last night. Really impressed by our young kids. You know, I thought we were very physical. I thought we ran the ball well. I thought we played good defense. So it was just a good night for our guys to get out there and get some experience. And the key for those guys is, the key word is development. You know, that's why they're playing on Monday nights. They may get a little bit of time on Fridays. You know, if the game's decided, you know, one way or another. But to develop them on Monday nights, get those valuable game reps, live reps, it's just it's big for those guys and their development and helping them get out on the field in the future.
Sticking with that theme, our junior high is at home next Monday evening against Munford. That game kicks off at 5:30. Our B team will be away at Albertville. They play at 6 o'clock. And so if you're looking for a game to support there, our junior high will be at home here at the Field of Champions, and our B team will be on the road at Albertville. Remind you that each home game, Grub Mart is giving away 2 tickets to a Piedmont home game. Go by the Grub Mart station there on Memorial Drive, and when you make your purchase, you sign the back of your receipt. They'll put it in a bundle there for a drawing. And last week, 2 people, lucky people, won free tickets to a Piedmont game, and so those tickets will be for next week's game after this game on the road. So go by Grub Mart and register for those 2 tickets. And again, Coach, we had a new format last week, going to live stream with live action of the game. So far, our game has been viewed 3,848 times.
Wow.
And so a lot of people got to enjoy watching Piedmont Bulldog football. And I know that is a good thing for our program. And we look forward to doing that again on the road this week. But if you want to watch the game, our YouTube channel is free. You can go there, Piedmont Bulldog Sports Network. Or if you have an NFHS subscription, you can watch the game there on NFHS. We kick off at 6:30 with the Cherokee Timber pregame show. And then at 7, we go live action, brought to you by Piedmont Hardware and Lumber. We look forward to you being there next week, this Friday, watching us play. And until next week, go Dogs.